support.
Una kwa nini na mwanamume ni akue nacho?
That's the thing. What I'm bringing on the table is what I want us to plan with. This is my emergency money. I did it for 10 years.
Jeez.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I was to go to University of Nairobi, but she was going to Maseno. My dad had already paid part of the semester.
At Nairobi?
At Nairobi. I said, no, I'm not going there. You're with your friends after classes. You're like, has your girl ever cheated on you or something? Has she ever done this? No. My girl? No.
Never.
Yeah, that one.
Heaven sent.
Yeah, that one is heaven sent. Not even kissing someone else. Huyo ni malaika. That one can't. Shaiwaka moto. It was like fire. Literally.
Okay, how were the photos?
Like, why are you cheating on me? Sasa actually she took the key and threw it in the washroom.
What?
Yes. Autoki.
Like kwacho
flash.
She is telling you like don't call me at this hour.
Wow.
So naenda through my WhatsApp unaanza kuangalia status za watu, you scrolling down, unaona anaenda road trip.
Hello, welcome to Nyuzi season 2. Finally we are here. Season 2 imefika.
Mambo moto kama vile tulivyokuwa tumewaahidi last season kwamba hii season ni moto nayo ni fire.
Yes. Vipi Brenda? Ni hivyo. This season tuko na hadi wageni
kabisa.
You have a awesome lineup of guests.
Yani. Kama kawaida jina langu litabaki kuwa Mary Kadede.
Na mimi naitwa Brenda Dama. Usisahau kutufuata katika mitandao yetu ya social media at @Nyuzi_KE across all social media platforms. Na wase wa YouTube unajua like hapo hivyo subscribe ama ni
hiyo
inatujulisha kwamba you like this content that we should keep on doing it, so kindly hit the button, ni free
kabisa. Na leo tuko na wanaita ni giveaway. Ukianza hii episode mpaka mwisho, yani vile kama ina premium unapata credit. Si ya 100, si ya 200, yani credit kubwa.
Watch till the end to discover.
Na leo kama tulivyosema kwamba tuko na mgeni ndani ya nyumba, sitaongea mengi, acha introduce. Karibu.
Asante sana. Kwa majina ni Kevin Yewa. Watu wengi wananiita Brian. So Kevin Brian, nilikuwa blessed kukuwa na both names.
Nice. Brian, unajua tumeanza na Kiswahili kingi. Usiogope, bado tunaongeanga ile nyingine.
Nafahamu Swahili.
Tutachanga.
Lakini kitu ambacho kinanifurahisha ni Kevin Brian Nairobi. Alafu Kilimramba.
Nilikuwa blessed.
Ulikuwa blessed?
Yes.
Ama ni wale wanasema nyota iliwapita.
Aikwambia.
Nyota ya mapenzi.
Nyota ya mapenzi iliwapita.
Lakini kabla tusivuta sana, tunataka kuuliza, kuna mtu alisema money keeps a woman, or does money keep a woman? I think tukianzia hapo. Wewe MK mwanzo, wewe unaje? Wewe pesa za kukuweka?
Si pesa tu. Unajua pesa inaweza kuwa the overall. Na hii economy na kila kitu. Pesa lazima ikue, but we are more than money. Yeah. Okay, pesa inaweza niweka, naweza kaa tu nikae niseme niko hapo kwa sababu ya pesa, lakini nitatafuta hao mengine kando. Lakini kama unanipa pesa na mapenzi, basi mimi ni
Brian, wewe wakubaliana hiyo wakubaliana?
Kwa mara mingi money talks. Yes. Kwa ladies, but haifai kwa hivyo. Haifai kwa hivyo.
Okay.
Yes, because there's a lot of things to consider before you get into a relationship. Because if I have good money, if I want to get you, I will splash that on you if I want to. And if after getting what I want, what do I do? Tuliona matara.
I like that bit because you asked, yes, there is money, but how did it get there?
How did it get there?
Ndio tunasikia sasa the guy has been Kilimani. Hizo stories za.
Lakini sasa come to that, acha nikwambie hivi Kevin. Wanasemanga wanaume hawataki kuulizwa maswali. So usitaki kujua hiyo pesa nyingine anaitoa wapi. So
kuuliza maswali inabidi.
Unapata pesa ngapi? How much do you earn? You don't want all that provided you want that.
No, that definitely I would want that.
He's one in a million.
I wouldn't want that.
Okay.
That to explain how I make my money. You know, I work. You know where I work. You see, that's because when we are real partners, you have to. I will tell you, this, I work this such and such a place.
Okay.
I have monthly salary.
Of how much, kindly?
Yeah, definitely that will be a little bit hard. And even if I do, for most men, trust me, for most men, I will tell you, if I'm earning maybe a 6-figure, I tell you maybe 100. Maybe I'm not earning 100. Maybe I'm earning 200, or maybe I'm earning.
So why is that so?
Because of this fact, probably the way we started. Your money is your money. My money is my money. So
but we're meant to build together.
Yeah, what I'm bringing on the table is what I want us to plan with. This is my emergency money.
Wow. So then how is this a family?
So your emergency money yako ni ya
Gilbis?
Ni ya Gilbis na Jean.
No, Gilbis and Jean comes on the table. We have this amount. We are supposed to plan with it. Probably we have got 30 Gs. We need to plan with this 30 Gs.
Yet and you're earning 100.
Yes.
Yet kuna 70 huko.
Yet kuna. No, most of the time it's always not. It's always 80% I bring on the table.
Or 80%,
yeah,
the
20% I bring on the table.
I think you need to change
that.
Because
if
we need to
change. I think ukiwa na transparency, uniambie chenye una earn. I think hapa
will you tell your man how much you earn?
I will. Wanawake by the hawana shida.
Kuna shida, that's why you don't want you want your money.
No, nyinyi mmetuwekea hiyo notion kwamba pesa yako ni pesa yako ndio nisikuulize maswali. Unajua nyinyi mmeiweka hivyo.
I don't think so. I think it's it's the notion of ladies probably.
I think someone said men age, we can't disclose our ages, and the man will not tell you how much they earn. I think we'll just let it be. I think we'll let it be. However, today we are discussing, it's about love and heartbreak.
Yep.
Yes, na tunajua hii Nairobi
inafanyika.
Mambo ilifanyika.
Mwanzo kama ni Kevin Bryant. Kevo Brayo.
We have done that.
You've done that.
Okay.
Sasa haya mapenzi unaweza tuelezaje? Relationship.
Wow. Relationship is quite a wide topic. And probably maybe I will share an experience also. Yeah. For me, I've been in 2 serious relationships. Maybe two serious. One was not that long. One was very long. I know some people. Some people will ask me like, for that long, why didn't you put a ring on it or something?
Okay, when you say long, how long is long?
Yeah, I did it for 10 years.
Jeez.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it for 10 years. Actually, it started right from high school. Yeah, it started right from high school. We went to campus together. She got a job. At that time, I was still struggling with job. She flew away to go for further studies. And then when she came back, she said it is called this a quit. But let me build it from something. Yeah. From high school, we were like family friends. Actually, we were family friends. My mom and the mom were good friends. Walikuwa watu wa chama.
Okay.
So, but we never really met in terms of because we were family friends or something. We met outside there. Actually, I had even forgotten her face or something. Yeah. So when we were meeting, it was kind of a coincidence. Hey, you are so and so's daughter. I was like, yeah. And from there, we just picked up. We were in love.
Okay, so this is now in high school.
Yeah,
when you later came and met up.
Yes. I was in 4th form, and she was in form 2. She was in form 2. Yeah, going to form 2 or something.
Hiyo inakaa perfect match.
Hiyo sasa ndio
campus walikuwa wanasema.
Yes.
Kama niko second year, siwezi date mtu wako first year.
Yes.
So unaona form 4 na huyo alikuwa form?
Alikuwa form 2.
Form 2.
Yeah.
That was ordained.
Wow.
That was ordained.
But it
so
was
perfect.
good. Yeah, actually, I always say that that first relationship that you have is always the most perfect relationship that you will have.
It was your first.
Yeah, it's because it's the most genuine relationship. You're not looking for money at that particular time.
Economy is okay.
Tunakula popcorn.
Yeah, you're not looking for what I may bring on the table.
Yeah,
it's just pure who we are.
And how you feel.
And how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did crazy stuff.
Example of the crazy stuff.
walking on the rain to go get food.
I know, right? Ama ile mnatembeza, mnaenda, mnafika kwao kwa gate, mnarudishana.
Wanaweza tuambia ni vitu gani crazy walifanya hapo kwa comment section. Kama ulimbeba wako, drop it down there.
Even at some point, I was to go to University of Nairobi, but she was going to Maseno. My dad had already paid part of the semester.
At Nairobi?
At Nairobi. I said, no, I'm not going there. Because definitely you hear these stories that mkikuwa away and campus, the way campus is, utachanuliwa.
That was true life.
Yeah, now, so my dad was like, you know what? I've already paid part of your fee. You will know where you'll get the other part. When you are done with your 4th year, you know I'm remaining with how many semesters? Degree has got 4 semesters, right? I've already paid the first one. So when I'm done with the other 3, trust me, utajipanga. And at first I was like, I know, father anaongea tu, he will definitely pay. When it reached that point is when sasa reality hits. And my dad was an academia. He's that person who is like, if it is not education, it's nothing else. Yeah, you'll just have to follow his way or the highway. Yes. So we dated during that time. After high school, I finished high school. I took some time to join campus, and then she finished. And then when she joined, I also followed her suit. We joined in the same campus, though different locations. She was in the main campus, I was in the city campus. So there, we most of the time during the weekend, I go visit. Every weekend I go visit.
The bond has to continue.
Yeah, it has to continue.
Family.
We have to fight this.
Yes.
We have to ensure that people know
works.
that this can work.
Shetani akiwa anaangalia tu hapo. Akisema nyinyi, hamjui mnachoongea.
So yeah, actually it wasn't that perfect, but the way I always say that most of the time I learn through experiences of others. I always want to know, what has this person experienced? Who is this other? What have you experienced? So most of the time I learned through experience, and I was like, okay, there's no perfect person. And when you really love someone, you'll have to go an extra mile. You always have to probably overlook some things. So she was a good lady. That I can attest to that. She was a good lady. She was supportive. She at times, you know, like my dad ni ule atakupatia 200, hiyo ni pocket money yako for the next 2 months.
Wow. Jipange, wewe ni mwanamume.
So she was supportive. At times she could come through and you know, come over, get transport, come here. Ushalipiwa transport. Chapatiwa fare.
Kuna kijana hapa hivi at least.
Ako wapi msichana?
Wakati wengine wanakula fare, yeye anapeana fare.
Ndio nasema ako wapi huyo msichana tumtafute. That's one in a million.
Yeah, so she was supportive, especially when you're down, when you're going through stuff. She was there for me. So things started getting bad a little bit in around when you are almost finishing campus. There's something that happened. I will say that I wish not to say this, but yes, but yeah, she messed up a little bit, and then we had a fight. That particular time, definitely you expect. Actually, what happened that particular day, you see, you're with your friends after classes, you're like, you know, has your girl ever cheated on you or something? Has she ever done this? No, my girl, no.
Never.
Yeah, that one,
Heaven sent.
Yeah, that one is heaven sent. not even kissing someone else. Huyo ni malaika. That one can't. So this day, you know, I go visit because we finished class late. I was having evening classes, so I finished class late, and then I went to visit. Probably it was on a Friday. No, yeah, it was on a Saturday actually, and so on Sunday we had to go to church, and I told her because the way she was behaving, I felt like there's something off. But really, I've never experienced that, so I was naive in that. So I was like, hey. So I just told her I'm not going to church. You just go to church and remain.
When you say something different, is it the way she's talking to you, or is it how she's reacting?
Her behavior, the way she's reacting. Okay, you're kissing her, but she's not really there. Yeah, you'll definitely note those kind of stuff if you are a keen person, that is. So yeah, she was behaving strangely, and I was like, I know, I'm not getting this vibe. So the next day she goes to church. I remain in the house. I get her laptop. You know how campus life, ukiwa kwa campus, your laptop is always everything. The movie plays, it's your TV, it's your workplace, it's everything. So I go to her laptop, nataka watch movies, and then I was like, these movies watch zote. And most of the time, since I know her, she deletes her movies. So nikaenda kwa recycle bin. Going to the recycle bin, I see some photos that have we ever taken this kind of photos? I was like, no. So you can't see clearly kwa recycle bin, you restore back. When you restore back, you find it's not you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. A friend, Ama?
Yeah, it was someone we call a friend. Okay, it was her classmate, and I called because most of the time, since I was in campus politics, you never really want people to know when you're around. You hide behind the scene most of the time. So when you go to main campus, you call someone, unawambia ebu kuja tu chill kwa Jeff's place to kunywa 1 2 3. She used to come. So because I was used to him, so I could call her a friend. I could call him a friend. So you find photos of them. Yeah.
What? Okay.
Waka moto. It was like fire, literally.
Okay, how were the photos?
They were kissing.
Maybe peck.
Not a
peck. It was just a bestie.
Not a peck. Not a peck. It wasn't just a peck.
Ndo maana zilikuwa zimekuwa deleted.
Yes, it wasn't just a peck.
Okay.
And it was intense kissing, and probably. So I was furious. Very furious, and knowing myself, I know that at times when anger gets into me, I always just want to leave, stay away. I don't want to be next to people because I don't know what will happen next. Maybe I may say something that is not right, or I may react in a way that is not okay. So I had never felt that, but that day. Nilikuwa nachemka. Which I feel like
this was your first love, right?
Yeah. So I felt like I'm supposed to go even to that church and take her out of that church and explain this.
Wow.
Yenye kumekuwa moto.
Yeah.
What?
So she came back, and
that's after church.
After church, she said she doesn't want to cook breakfast. We go meet kwa restaurant, we take breakfast. Niko pale umeketi. You are looking at her and you're like, you're still not spoken about anything.
Umetoka kanisani.
Na hujamwambia kwamba
umetoka kanisani.
No, I haven't told her anything. So after unamuona is when now sasa unachemkata zaidi.
You are replaying everything.
Yeah, you are replaying everything that you have just seen. So she's like, what are you taking? I'm going to pay. Like, no, I'm not hungry. You just
She's going to pay.
Yeah, she's going to pay. I was like, I'm not hungry.
She was a good woman.
Yeah, she was. Okay, she was.
Was she working?
No,
she was from a probably well-off.
Yeah, she was from a well-off family. So she's like, okay, what are you taking? No, I'm not taking anything. I'm good. I'm just waiting for you. We finish and then we go home. So she was like, why are you not taking breakfast? No, I'm good. When she's continuing taking tea, anger inazidi grow.
Huu ni mchana Brian, mwanywa chai. He's taking tea. She's
Yes.
taking tea, but you've refused to take tea.
Yes.
Lakini wewe ndio unachemka.
Amekuja
Yes.
kwa fast abruptly. Hiyo ilikuwa intense. Naingia
So I tell
Ramadhani.
her before she finished her tea, I tell her like we are leaving. Leave that tea, we are leaving, we are going back home. And then she smiles, and it even triggered me more.
Okay, I'm imagining the smile.
I just called the waiter and then paid the bill. Nikamwambia, get these things out here.
Hey.
Yeah, I just asked her, kama utaki drama, let's get out of here.
Sasa wewe ndio umechemka. Yeye haelewi kunaendelea.
Yes, haelewi kenye inaendelea. Nikamwambia, if you don't want drama here, let's get out of this place. Tuende kwa nyumba. We left. So during this time, when we were walking back home, I was like, why are you cheating on me? Definitely she could not understand why am I saying that. So she was like, me, I can't. Actually, she was surprised first. Why are you saying that?
I mean, hata kama ningekuwa mimi I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
Ama you're a prophet. Mimi ndo nimeenda kanisani kuomba lakini wewe ndo umeonyesha.
Exactly. So she was like, why are you saying that? And then obviously because of anger, some words come out that you're not really supposed to utter, and then she responded back
With the same words.
with the same words. And then, like, okay. Yeah, like, girl, you think you can talk to me like that?
So at this point in time, you're how many years into this relationship? Because mmetoka wewe ulikuwa
We
high
are
school.
like 5 years into it.
Wow.
4 years into the relationship, yes.
Going
Because we were
strong.
in our final year. We were in our final year
Sasa
in
kama ni
campus.
hivyo, I think tu ni shetani alimdanganya.
We blame Shetani most of the time.
Shetani mgani?
So, yeah.
Miaka nne ni mingi.
Yeah, so we get back home, and then definitely the first thing she sees is her laptop with the photo, and she burst into tears. Mimi nilikuwa nishachemka. So nikitaka kutoka kwenda nikamwambia, this is what I wanted to show you, and I think I can't be here. Na huyo jamani nikimpata Kenya ataona.
You are ready.
So yeah, so I tell her I'm leaving, she refuses. Kakata, don't leave, nini.
I can explain.
I insist that nataka kutoka, akaenda kafunga mlango na key.
We have to sort it.
We have to
Yes.
So nikasema, you'll give me that key. Lazima nitatoka niende. I can't be with you here because I'm getting more angry and anything can happen. You don't know what can happen in anger, baby. You never know. And as you know, hatukuwa tunataka kufika mahali saizi watu wako kwa femicide. So yeah, definitely, because you really never know where anger can take you. You can maybe push someone, not intentionally. I hit her head or something.
Sure.
Something bad happens. So I was like, I really need to leave. Kakata. So I just sat there.
You sat there?
Yeah, I sat there because sasa
key amechukua na
actually she took the key and threw it in the washroom.
What?
Yes. Autoki.
Like kwacho.
Kwacho aka flash.
No, aka flash.
Where?
Autoki.
Okay.
So I just had to stay there. Asingeza vunja mlango.
Sasa alikuwa anakueleza ama
Yeah, there's nothing that happened. We just kissed. It was a mistake. You just know the normal excuses. I could say for now, at that time I felt they were excuses. Yeah, so after some time, okay, nika calm down, relaxed. Nikamwambia, okay, sawa, it has happened. We can't change it. See, it will take time for me to heal and to unsee all that. But okay, we can go back to where we were. After 1 week,
that's a man
to where
talking.
we were.
Yeah, yani relationship iendelee.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine.
after 1 week, she comes and says she wants some space.
Oh.
So I was like, who needs space? Me or you? Who needs space?
Okay, I think she felt like umesema we can go back to where we are, but we will come drift apart.
I don't know, but that's how I felt. Who needs space, me or you? I'm the one who is supposed to be initiating this, that I need space. Why is it that you are initiating this? So that particular time, nilikuwa simp,
No, it's not.
Actually, at some point, I will say I don't want to go to that place. That where when someone doesn't want you, they don't want you. Yeah. So, but at that particular time, we were not seeing that. I really simmed for some time, for almost 6 months. Just let's go back together. Let's make it work. Nilikusamea nini. And then at that time, she goes for attachment, like kind of a distance. I tried to reach out, but the backlash was always there. Sasa unaanza kufilini madharau. Yeah, so after when we were almost graduating, she calls me and says, let's go have a seat and talk. That time I was now healing, going back to normal, that hii imeisha.
Umekubali.
Akajirudisha
tena nikasema these are God sent opportunity.
Yani, but your heart was still there.
Yeah, it was still there. So when I went back, we talked and then we graduated together, but it was never the same.
Let me ask Brian.
Yeah.
For her, were you also the first love?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But when now after all this, it was never the same. It was really never the same.
Hakukuwa na kale ka
no, kulikuwa na that feeling, but now I was always cautious. Now even the things that I used to do, buying presents, doing this for her, doing that for her, it stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, it literally stopped. So we were like brother and sister.
Wow. So you have graduated, but now amekuita tena.
Yeah.
So sasa umerudi kibrathe.
Nimerudi sana, nimerudi. Yeah, I love this girl. I want this girl. I've not yet healed from whatever she took me through.
Yeah.
But I really just want her because I'm not. I was like, I can't see another because it happens, and most of the time you find you move to this person again, ifanyike, you move to another one. I never wanted that kind of life.
You feared that this will repeat itself.
Yeah, so I never wanted that kind of a life. So and then also the way we were brought up with my parents. They were quite strict parents. They were very strict. You call them machete parents. So yeah, they were. My dad was very strict. My mom was very strict. Actually, my big brother, who was our firstborn, his first relationship was actually after campus.
Oh.
And that's how he went and got married.
So you were the bad one. Because now you started from high school.
I was the bad. Yeah, actually I was even the first one taking alcohol in my family. So anyway, but the thing is, so after all these hula baloos, I tried, but it was really not working. And then I didn't really want to commit. I didn't want to show like I still love you, but yes, I do. But it wasn't the same. For a man, it will never go back to be the same. Trust me.
For a man,
it will
but
never
for a
go
woman,
back
it's
to
okay.
For a woman can.
You can take
a
it
woman
back.
you can take someone back.
We've seen our parents taking people back. We
Those
can't
are
say
our
from
parents.
experience,
Those
but
are
we've seen
our
our parents taking.
It can never be the same again. The way I look at you will never be the same again.
So, but you accepted, but you knew there was hakuna mali tunaenda.
Yeah, not that hakuna mali tunaenda. I accepted, knowing that at the back of my mind I was like, anything can happen.
Anaweza niacha.
Anaweza kaniacha tena. Yeah, it can happen.
So you've kept like a shield.
I was still in the process of healing and seeing everything and twinning all that I went through when I was still searching for her to come back, and then boom again. She gets, her dad says you have to go do your masters and you have to go to UK for your masters. She was like, actually, she came back and asked me if it's okay with me. Ah. Yes.
Long distance. Okay.
Yeah, if it is okay. I told her I can't dim your light. If it's what you want, it's an opportunity. Go ahead and do it. Me, I'm here.
Waiting for you.
But yeah, definitely waiting for you. But at the back of my mind, I was like, if that happened when the distance was not that, was not
Na
that.
sahi ameenda huko.
Saizi, it's
Stella,
quite.
story ya Stella wangu ikaanza kuja.
Kigurambe
Yeah,
tena.
exactly. So I was like, hi. And then the time difference and all that. When she was calling, I'm from work. That is around. She's calling at 12 midnight. I'm from work at around 9 p.m. You are tired. By the time, or when you get time to call, maybe she's in class, she's in the library. So communication was
down.
communication breakdown was quite huge. So anytime you're trying to communicate, I'm asleep. When I try to reach out, she's in for classes.
Long distance.
Yeah, it was quite hectic. So I think due to that, I started withdrawing. Yeah, I started really withdrawing because I was like,
how many years now after she's gone?
A year, going to a year, around six months to a year.
So hapo mmepiga kama miaka 7 tayari.
Yes.
2, 4, yeah.
So I was like, hey, no, is this what I really want? But I was like, okay, let me just wait. It's 2 years down the line. It will be just 2 years. So after a year, she comes back. I think when she came back, she felt the energy wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she came back, she felt the energy because she came back. Literally, she said she came back just to see me and to see her parents. You see, so because she had got a break of probably a month, but she took 2 weeks. So when she came back, she never felt the energy. It wasn't there. Even if you're there, but you feel like it's not really there. So when she traveled back, she was like, "How did you treat me?"
Yeah, I would ask the
Yeah,
same
how
thing.
did you treat me? Like, for me, I didn't realize.
But at this moment when she's back and even
Yeah.
when she was still there,
Yeah.
we umejipea distance, of course.
Yes.
But were you seeing any other person?
That point, no. I wasn't seeing any other person.
You're just committed to your
I was-
work and...
No, like you submerge yourself into work. Yeah, that's why I used to go back home at around 9 because at work I'm leaving at 5. You see, but now I get engaged into other stuff. You find yourself unataka ufike ukifika kwa nyumba, you are beat up. Yeah, you are beat up. You just want to sleep. You don't want to think of so much. And then pia finances at that particular time wasn't that great. Where I used to work, it wasn't that great. So you have to manage your finances. So when she came, she felt it was. She asked, "You never treated me like I expected. You are like a distant. I never felt your presence. Yet I was there." I was like, you're overthinking, and all that. Now, when she came back after her completing, because obviously education in UK is not really the same as ours. It is intense. It's either you have to pass, you have to work for your grades. So it was intense for her actually. She could get depressed and all that. Because every now and again you take your thesis, you are being told, no, this is this one, it's from the internet. Oh, this is what have you researched on? And she was doing public health, so in health, it's quite intense. So she could get depressed most of the time. But when she's calling, I'm nowhere to be found. I'm asleep. You find messages, or even when you call, Nizileza, how are you doing? How is your day? There's no more conversation. You see, there are no more interesting things that you have to converse about. So yeah, it was that way. So when she came back now the second time, now it's time during around 2020, just before COVID. When she came back, she says, "Let's call this a quit."
This is 2 years later.
Yes.
Okay.
In 2020, now when she comes back fully, and she's like, "We are not doing this anymore." So I was like, hey, where's this coming from?
You also not prepared for that?
Yeah, no, I wasn't prepared for that, really. I wasn't
Na pretend kama she doesn't
she's not
exist.
there.
Yeah, because the way I said it really never gets to be the same anymore. Because at that particular time is when I was trying to heal, to come back into terms that really I'm into I'm in this relationship again, and then she goes, you see. So I was feeling like, you know, you're supposed to understand this, yet I'm not explaining myself. You get,
Communication.
Yes, you really need to get this. But when she came back, she felt the void was too wide, and she told me that we can't do this anymore. Definitely, again, I tried.
Let's make it.
Let's just make it. But it wasn't the same way the first time. Yes, it wasn't the same way.
So let's make it with less energy.
Let's try. Let's do this calling every now and again. There she is telling you like, don't call me at this hour.
Wow. So not past this time.
Ikifika 10, don't call me past 10. I was like, now I started feeling like now probably there's someone. See, and that was when I started. I took my own chill pill and stayed back. Yeah, so that was the journey in my first relationship. Yeah. Wow. So, you know, actually I always say that love is always there, but there's a time where now love is not there. That is always the most challenging part in every relationship, when that love dies. Are you able to live past that?
When the love dies. When
the love dies. Because when you ikifika that journey where now, even when you're traveling, probably when you're traveling to Mombasa, gari lazima itasoma probably mtitwande for a break or something. Will you continue the journey? So it's the same thing with relationships. When you're in a relationship and there's that love, there's a point where that love will not be there. I'm used to you. I see you as my sister. You see me as my brother. You see me as a roommate and everything. Yeah. So are you able to live past that when it's not there? And when you're past that again, that love comes back.
So ni kama test.
Yes, and it's more or less just like our parents, and that's why probably our parents have lived with each other for 20, 30 years, 40 years, because even them, there's a point where it wasn't there.
The face where you used to feel,
this person is annoying. This man, sitaki hata kuona sura yake, is the worst decision I ever made.
Yet you have to live with it for the rest of your life.
So can you live past that really? That's when now that test really comes. Were you just in either for just love? Were you just in for just superstitious beliefs? Or you are just in for money? Yeah, it brings those questions now. And that's the thing. That's how relationships are.
So it's more than love.
Yeah, it's more than love. Love will never last forever. It will reach a point where it dies.
So I think from what you said, where you mlikuwa mnaongea, communication ikaisha, but it's like you still pushing. Gurudumu lazima tuende nayo. So for you, were you seeing her as a potential wife even at this point, the second time now? Ama, what was really the essence of going on? Yet you know,
there's no love.
What we had first is gone.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted something more with her because I could say she was a real woman.
Oh, who is a real woman? Who is a real woman?
She saw me through my worst. She saw me when I couldn't even take her for maybe coffee.
But pia hiyo time aengeza kujipeleka coffee.
At that particular time, for her, you know, for ladies, when your parents are okay in terms of financially okay, they can take care of you.
Yeah.
You see, back then my Kiswahili teacher used to tell us that give that woman what their parents can't give them. So here is that she can be taken care of.
Yeah.
If she wants something, she can just make a call to the mom or the dad and say, I need this, I need that. But you as a man, can you call, you're already past your 25s, can you call your parent and say that, sina pesa ya box, I need new boxers. You have to struggle and get new boxers by yourself. You don't have to call someone.
Okay, so she was a real woman.
Yes, that's why I say she was a real woman.
Okay.
So at that particular time, definitely I was like, okay, I really don't want to show like, how can I put it? The best way is that I can't provide much, you see, but I really want you to be in my life. I don't want to show you like we are going to struggle, because she, to some extent, she has never struggled. Yeah. So I don't want to put it like we are going to struggle through this. So I kept mum about my plans with her. You see, but for her, she was, I think, at some point, she for a woman, you always have your target. Maybe probably around if you get 25, probably I need to have, I need to have maybe a kid, or I need to have someone who has already proposed to me or showing me signs of this and that.
I think you took too long dating her.
Probably.
Kumwambia, will you marry me with what you hate?
As you're going to, as she was going to the UK.
Yeah, you were supposed
at that
to
point, were you not ready probably to settle down?
Okay. For me, I looked at it in a different perspective. In that, okay, I'm ready to settle with her. Can I provide for her? That was the big question that was running in my head, and that's why I told you at first that for men, the financial part is important.
Yeah.
Because I want to provide for my woman, but can I do that?
You want to provide for your woman without the woman knowing what you earn. Complicated.
But I still provide.
So at this point, you were not ready.
Yeah,
at this point, when she was going, you were not ready.
I was not ready.
Okay, so that's why
mentally I was ready.
Oh, mentally you were ready.
Mentally I was ready, but financially I wasn't ready.
Mfuko yenye mna complain gani? We are not expensive.
Come as you are. Come as you are.
That's what you say right now.
That's the truth.
Come as you are. Niambie mimi napata 20,000.
Yes.
Mke wangu tuzipangieje?
It's very hard. The way you said it earlier, the current generation of ladies, it's very hard for them to say that.
That's what you meant. But we are the current generation, and we are telling you. I'm representing them.
Probably you are 1 in a million.
I'm 1 in
or 2 in a million.
Oh. She's out there. So what would you have done differently as we wind up this year?
Maybe, as you've said, communicate.
Thank you.
Communication is very important in each and every. Share your plan. Let that person say that I'm not in. I'm not into that plan. You see, communication is very key, and probably for some women, you communicate in codes, in code languages that probably men don't really understand.
Don't communicate at all.
Yes. So when you're telling me, so and so did this and that, maybe you're not into it, but you're trying to tell someone that
we can do this.
Jaribu will get this. Yeah. Try get me this. And then alipatiwa chocolate. I'm not probably you don't want that chocolate. You just want to be treated nice. Yeah. Just buy me maybe a lollipop.
And that's hard.
So you don't. We are not angels. We don't understand that. When you talk in code languages, we really don't understand that. But unless someone who probably you have got your own experience and you've got experience in whatever in quite some time, you will understand whatever they're saying.
So after your heartbreak, akaenda, ukabaki, have you umejaribu relationship ingine ama ni strong man standing?
It was hard getting into a relationship, by the way. Very hard. Ile like hata saa zingine umeenda umekatia dem after umekutana after coffee or after dinner or after lunch. That's how like your mind goes off. Unasahau. Like literally I used to forget, like I'm supposed to call her again.
I saw that joke. So when you're starting another relationship.
Yes, so you're just there like umeenda date, after that umeenda ukadisappear. So this person is like, was that guy even really serious? So I was like that. I even invited someone to my house, and then amefika, then she's expecting that now she'll be staying there till the next morning. And then inafika 9 namwambia, by the way, it's late. I order you a cab.
It's time to go.
She's like, what is wrong with this?
Wewe utakuwa father wewe.
So after some time, I decided like, okay, let me try this. Enough is enough. Let me try get someone and try do this. And then I got someone. Tried to push, but hey, see this lady alinionyesha maneno. Like you pick at a point where now you are mature enough, you know what you want. Yeah, now you really know what you want from a woman.
Umeshachapwa character, unaelewa mambo.
Now I want something serious. Yes. So like when you come to my when now I call you my girlfriend, now we are in a serious relationship. You come to my place, I tell you like, okay, now next end month I need to do some shopping. I most of the time I don't do shopping in my place since I'm staying alone. You get. So zingine fridge my friends wanasemanga inakaa ni akabati ya viatu because haina vitu. There's nothing. So I was like, okay, now I have a girlfriend. So you write a list what you can get in the house. There 1 week down the line there's nothing. 2 weeks down the line there's nothing.
She's not giving you a list. She's
not giving a list. And then at some point okay, see we go for shopping tunaenda, and then you're like, you as a man you saw your girlfriend how
now you know what you want.
Yeah, now you're looking at her. Okay, I normally get this. This one iko kwa offer. Can we get this one in the offer? And no. She goes and picks something else that is much expensive. Okay, all right. Now you're getting to learn your person.
No, she has standards.
Hapo ndo walisema mama fua anapita katikati yao.
Okay, sawa. You have got standards. Now
something else, Kevin Brian, you didn't tell her your budget.
No, yeah.
That's where you went from.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I've not told you my budget. Let's just do shopping. I just want to see how you reason.
Okay.
You get.
Umesikia Galshal. Ukipeleka wafanye shopping, pick zile vitu za bei ya chini. Wife material.
Okay, lazima ikuwe bei ya chini.
If you pick something less expensive, utasema sasa ni kienyeji. Too high, I'm gold digger.
Materialism.
What do you want me to do?
I'm just seeing how you're reasoning.
If it's on offer, kama ni sabuni pia inaweza fua.
Yes. So maybe probably after that I could just sit down with her and tell her, okay, now next time when you're doing this, let's try to budget with this and this. We have done this because now we are in a serious relationship. You get. So definitely I took it like maybe I will talk after probably the next time, not immediately because someone might feel offended, but next time we are going, I'll say my budget is this and that. Now the most funny thing is sikuwa na pillowcases. So I wanted some pillowcases. I only had one and some pillow covers, and then I tell her like, kindly if you know where I can get pillowcases, kindly get me some. You just tell me, I'll send you the money to get them. 1 month down the line, nothing.
Kevin is too soft.
I asked and I was like, okay, sawa. The next month I was like, okay, you told me umejua place cheap, you can get this and you have been borrowing me those. So basi ni get even just pillow covers basi. After 1 week now, after 2 months now, after another 1 week, she comes with pillow covers. You know the pillow covers she came with? Torn pillow covers.
Kwani mlitoana wapi na huyu na wewe?
Galshal alichemsha.
The sisterhood is not happy.
Azina zippers. And actually, and then I was like, she had got the audacity to ask me, if you don't like them, you give me, I go use them in my place. Like,
okay, maybe she liked things without zips.
So I was like, okay, sawa, I like them.
What?
Nilizichukua nikaziweka hapo.
Naona hizo macho unapewa na wanaume wengine ni kama umetoka dunia yako.
So I was like, hey, really? No. So that's when I started having questions actually after that. And then there's this time she used to work, because she works in a call center. So and the time zones where the call center they are working, probably if you work for call centers, the time zones they get,
Different.
they work night shifts. Yeah, there is day but here it's night.
Yeah.
So nikamwambia okay, when nilikuwa nimechukua leave now that particular week, so nikamwambia now after work then si you pitia at my place, I'll make breakfast. So because we hadn't really had conversations for like around real conversation, because I was busy, she's busy, for around like 2-3 weeks. So nikamwambia when you're done, just since they're leaving work at 9, just pitia, come, we have probably breakfast, I'll make breakfast. So kafika 9 nikajiambia akitoka job probably 10ish 11 atakuwa amekuja. So ikafika 10, nothing. I call, akaniambia will you mind me coming with my friend? Nikamwambia okay, sawa. You come with your friend, I don't, because I had known her friend. So I come, you just come with your friend, it's okay. 11, 12, these people are not coming. Nampigia simu ati tumetoka tunaingia super with my friend, we are coming. So nikasikia anaingia super, nikamwambia okay, I needed something from the supermarket. Get me this and this. And then after some time she tells me like, sisi unaweza pata hapo kwa nini? Kwa shops za hapo home. I know why I'm asking you to buy me from there. Actually, I was in my mind I was like, I know why I'm asking you that. You get me from the supermarket. Nikamwambia okay, sawa, I'll get them. Acha nitakuja I get them for you. Nikamwambia no, it's okay, I'll get them by myself, it's fine. Nitazinunua hapa chini wali umesema. So ikafika now 1, I say time at a breakfast, it's like past breakfast now. So I cooked lunch.
So uko na breakfast, ukawapikia lunch sasa.
Sasa nika make lunch, waiting for these people. 2, 3, they're not coming.
Kidogo upike dinner.
Sasa 3 kupika, I call them, nikampigia, she tells me that they're going for nyama choma. Friends. That one now put me off.
Oh my.
So did you take the breakfast stroke lunch yourself?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm a foodie. I eat.
That pia uko na patience. Upike.
That's one thing. I'm patient.
I wish all men were
but
like
when it runs out, it runs out.
It's
just that I hate making decisions. Especially I love when we have a conversation, we make a decision. Or I ask you, let's make a decision about this. You make a decision. But when I make a decision, I always say it's always my final decision. I don't think twice about it. And if at that point, right now, it's high time now I make a decision. The patience, I've run out of patience. Wow.
So mara mwisho mlikutana na yeye akienda kununua nyama choma?
No, after that, okay. The next day, the funny thing is the next day, yeah, I'm scrolling, nimeamka because I'm an early riser. Hata kama niko by probably 5-6 I'm always awake. So naenda through my WhatsApp, unaanza kuangalia status za watu, you scrolling down, unaona anaenda road trip. They haven't communicated, they haven't told you anything, you see. Yeah.
Chai uliachwa nayo, lunch
I think Kevin Brian.
Yes.
Huyo alikuwa anakuonyesha signs but ulikataa kuona.
Exactly. That's what I told myself. Actually from there I was there and not there. Yeah, I was there. Hakitaka, it's okay. But now when ilifika point where now this year, the beginning of this year, I just told her this one, let's to a new year without us having.
Also, she was still coming back to she was still communicating.
Yeah, what even put me off was during that December holidays, she stopped communication.
Oh, she's the one who stopped.
You call, she doesn't pick up. You call, okay. I'll call you back, I'll call you back, I'll call you back.
Alikuwa amepanga hiyo ni sherehe, hataki usumbufu.
Yes, exactly. I'll call you back, I'll call you back. So after that, because I had her friend's number, and then I call her friend and yeah, have you talked to so and so, and then she tells me yeah, hata tumeongea tu saizi but me ananiambia I'll call you back. Okay. And then I was like, okay, that's
moral lesson.
That's the final nail on the coffin.
Let me address
so a boy is single.
let me address the boy child. So learn to read in between the lines. Msichana asemangi no, anakuonyeshanga vitendo.
Exactly. Yeah.
But all in all, very single, handsome. We are marketing.
Yeah, you're doing some marketing.
Unajua kuna mtu alipata there's someone who actually wedded through podcast. Mwingine alipigiana simu. Kwa hivyo sijui utaambia Instagram yako ni gani? Of course we want a wedding, a Nyuzi wedding. Of course. Tutakuja full force.
I'm always not so active on socials, but Kevin Yewa in all my socials.
Kevin Yewa.
Yes.
Sasa namba amesema ukimdm hapo kwa social kupatia namba. Conversation ni kwa walionwa.
Okay.
Yes, so actually that's majorly how my relationships have been. Yeah. But before I dated this lady for probably a year, before that, the way I said, unajaribu someone, umeenda.
Putting a finger, the other body
is out. You're having a conversation here, like you're having a date. The next time you'll hear from me, maybe never.
Umefanya wasichana wenyewe innocent kimewaramba kwa sababu ya the experience you had.
Unfortunately.
But now you're free to date, right?
Right now, I'm in my right state of mind.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know what I want. Si kama kitambo.
There you have it.
Sasa sijui niwaambie conversation ilikuwa moto, tumesahau hadi inaitwa aje giveaway. Lakini sasa ukiangalia hiyo kitu mpaka mwisho giveaway ndio hii. Ni credit, nimeambiwa si 100, si 100, si 100 utajipatia huko mbele. Credit yenyewe inasema hiyo number, the
wajue ni green, hatutasema ni nini, lakini credit ya green.
Ya green. Yeah, so the digit guys is 3360464318966675. Si kila mmoja anajua Kizungu? Ama tuambie. Tukimaliza kuna ule ni inaitwaje? Chemsha bongo ama sijui ndo nini.
Ako najua kama nini ama ana dance.
No. Niko na 2 left feet. But I always have a say. But maybe the quote of this week that I've been running with through the week, it's always that the rich work to be rich. The poor aspire to be rich, but work to be poor. So where richness is relative, so which one?
Mimi hata sijui niko wapi.
Utaenda kujitafuta.
So are you working to be rich or you're working to be poor?
Wow.
So yeah.
Thank you. Sawa mwana Nyuzi, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and kama kawaida let us know your comments hapo chini. And then if you also want to share your story with us, because sharing is caring, and also we learn through these experiences. Of course ukisikia story ya mtu unajifundisha pia. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, share. Alafu we will see you next time.
Before we see you next time guys, hii video najiwekea kwa inaitwa aje gallery yako. Manake huyu hapa hana mpoa.
Umesema lazima hii mwaka. Kevin Brian. Okay, until next time. Bye.
Ciao.